What's up my people, you're in the place for Triple D Conversation. My name is Tristan Deves and today I've got another combo coming straight at you guys. It's going to give us the same amazing Omni Negate board. It's going to be bringing out 2 Omni Negates as well as that Spell and Trap Negate, giving you that Gilgamesh, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And it also uses my boy Motivating Captain. Now obviously a few of you guys are thinking, why are you using Motivating Captain for this deck? It doesn't work in the way you want it to work all the time, and also it's a dead card when it comes into your hands after you hard draw it. Now I'm going to say to you guys, you're wrong. Quite frankly, using Motivating Captain, you can also have a Where Arf Thou in your hand, which adds the percentages of you actually getting a Lamia or any other card into your hand. Because it's a level 1, it has so much more efficiency in this deck. Not only that, but you can use Rota, Reinforcement of the Army, to bring it to your hand directly, again adding the efficiency. So instead of playing 1 of these cards, you're actually playing 4, which is actually fantastic. Not only that, but if you wanted to pull one of your pieces for the PK package, because it's a warrior, because Silent Boots is a warrior, you could utilize Rota, Reinforcement of the Army, and simply go for that PK piece, use it, get it in the graveyard, go for your rank up. Once you got your rank up, go into the PK play. Now for today, obviously we're doing the Omni Negate, but I'm just saying how amazing Motivating Captain can be if you utilize it correctly. Now that being said, we're not going to be using a Where Arf Thou today, so we're going to get rid of that one. But what we are going to be using in our hands is Motivating Captain, Copernicus, Swell Slime, and Gate. Now obviously with using Gate, you don't have to use Copernicus and Swell Slime. It could be Swell Slime and Lamia, or it could be Copernicus and Lamia. You have so many more options to utilize that. But Motivating Captain itself could be switched out for a Rota, whereas if you don't hard draw that Dark Contract with the Gate, instead of using Dark Contract with the Gate, you could simply have a Where Arf Thou instead, and it'll be able to bring out your Lamia once that Motivating Captain has been summoned. So it is a really nice play, and the concept is pretty amazing for how efficient this is. Although it is a 4-card combo, there are so many ways to get it in this deck. There's got so much draw power, it's actually insane. But getting to the actual cards you're going to need today, it's going to be 1 Lamia, a Necro Slime, a Ragnarok, a Copernicus, another Copernicus, and then again another Lamia. So that's your starting hands. I'm actually going to turn these guys face up this time so you guys can actually see what I'm pulling and when I'm pulling them. For the extra deck, you're going to need 1 Genghis, a Cross Sheep, a Gust King Alexander, a High King Genghis, a Curse King Siegfried, a Crystron Halqifibrax, your Savage Dragon, your no-named Gilgamesh, which you need to win the game. If you don't have it, automatic loss. Guys, you need this card in your deck. Shooting Riser Dragon, and then an FA Dawn Dragster. I'll be putting these guys up here as per usual, probably going to switch these around. This way at least I can utilize them in order. Then our hand as per usual is going to be up in this top center here. So this way you guys can see what I'm playing, when I'm playing it, and why I'm playing it. So to start off with this, we're going to go straight into the combo. You're going to use that Dark Contract with the Gate, and you're going to want to add to your hand that missing piece, i.e. the Lamia. You're then going to go for a Swell Slime Copernicus to the grave for a Flame King Genghis. Once Flame King Genghis is summoned, you're going to normal summon the Motivating Captain, which is actually going to bring back your Copernicus, triggering Copernicus' effect to send to the grave a Necro Slime. Once Necro Slime is in the grave, you're then going to be able to go into your Cross Sheep. Boom. You're then going to go for a Swell Slime, you're going to banish it, and it's going to special summon your Lamia. So at this point you don't want to be triggering Flame King Genghis' effect, because if you bring Necro Slime back here, obviously the only thing you can realistically do to get him off the field is go into a LiQWYD, which covers this space, which means Cross Sheep's effects can't activate, which means you cannot get back your Lamia for later plays. So you're going to go straight into these 2, go for that Gust King Alexander. Once you've gone for that, you're going to go for the fusion summon of Necro Slime and Flame King Genghis, bringing back your Flame High King Genghis, Lamia back to the field from Gust King Alexander's effects, going for that Siegfried, hitting hitting the High King Genghis' effect, going back for that Gust King Alexander, which is going to special summon right there. You're then going to be able to bring back the Lamia using Cross Sheep's effect. Lamia and Cross Sheep are going to go for the Crystron Halqifibrax, setting yourself to the field, another Lamia. Once Lamia has been set to the field, you're then going to go for a Borrowload Savage Dragon, and you're going to want to set your Cross Sheep as an equip. Now, it's probably best to do this down here. The reason being is because we still need that space for our Gilgamesh. Obviously, you could have just taken it up, but then you still need the extra deck monster zone. Once Gilgamesh is summoned, you're going to be setting your pendulum zone. As per usual, Copernicus, Ragnarok. Again, you can use Rage. It is an option, but I'm choosing not to. You're then going to go for the pendulum summon. You got 7 Copernicus on the board. Ragnarok's going to trigger its effect. Once Ragnarok's triggered its effect, you're going to be bringing back your Curse King Siegfried. You've now got your Spell and Trap negate. You've also got your Omni negate, but we don't stop there. We're then going to pass turn to your opponent. You're then going to use Crystron, Halqifibrax, banish that, go for Shooting Rise Dragon, send that level 4 card to the grave, and then once you've done that, it's going to become level 3, going with the Copernicus, and you're instantly going to get your FA Dawn Dragster. Now again, I've seen a lot of people mentioning in my socials, why are you using 3 Copernicuses? It doesn't make sense. What happens if you hard draw 2 or hard draw all 3? Well, simply, we do have other options. We do have the Armageddon Knight, which I'm still trying to keep in this deck. I am really liking the Armageddon Knight piece. I also have some Sky Blasters that I'm keeping in the deck. Although they're limited to 1, they are token producers, which does make it a bit toxic, but it also makes the play better. There's also some Curtain Raisers that I'm playing as well, but again, I'm not too sure on what I want my deck profile to be yet, so that's why I'm using Copernicuses for now, just in case I do decide that I want to cut either Armageddon Knight, Curtain Raisers, or even just like I might even cut a 7 Copernicus. But you still have the option for things like Othros if you've still got him in your deck to send him to the grave, but then you also have to worry about being Mystic Mind, because then you're not obviously going to be able to compete against that once you've got multiple monsters on the field. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know again it's going through the same combo, giving you the same Omni negates. I'm finding it a lot of fun. I'm going to be uploading different videos in between. I've also got a few more videos that I do want to show you guys that are just some crazy Xyz plays, and I'll probably be uploading them between this week as well. There are a few other things, like obviously like you're looking at your graveyard, it's pretty insane. I know and I am hearing your guys' comments, I want to do this pure DDDs. Now I do just want to give my opinion on that quite right now. As much as pure DDD sounds fascinating, the idea of getting, so basically for those of you that don't know what pure DDDs is, it's using pretty much only DDD monsters, but it doesn't just end there. You're also aiming to get your Wave High King Caesar, which is a rank 6, onto the field almost every turn, alongside a Curse King Siegfried, alongside a Dark Contract with the Witch. Now those 3 cards are great and all, but if you could pull out this combo instead, I know which one I'd rather be pulling out, and I know that this deck is consistent, and I know that it works. Now, these 3 cards are perfect if you're running a grindy game, and honestly, it's an amazing concept. I think the person who created it was a guy called DUY. I'm gonna call him Die. But he or she created an amazing concept, and it does work, and I might be getting around to it. But at the moment, that doesn't interest me, because you're utilizing almost all of your extra deck each time to put a field out that is adequate. And by adequate, I mean you could get board wiped first turn, and I've played a few test hands, and it just doesn't live up to the potential that everyone has been pushing it for me. So that's my opinion on it. You guys are more than welcome to let me know yours, and you're more than welcome to tell me why it's better. Obviously, the only thing I can see that it's better is it is an easy way to get your negates on the field. It can run through things like Nibiru, it can run through things like Infinite Impermanence, but you're also playing things like Baphomet, which obviously is a good card, but not by itself. It has to be utilized by other card effects. So there are so many like different pieces. Like I've said before, the Chaos King Apocalypse, which was used in this combo previously, just it doesn't make sense to be running cards that you're not always going to utilize. But again, that's my opinion. And with that, I'm going to leave you to it, and message me your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.